फुल आगे लागेली बस. Okay, here we go. So today I'm very sad, and surprisingly the whole day it was so excitement, but after evening we got an unfortunate news and made me very sad, and this is heartbreaking, right? We lost our brother's his daughter passed away. So this was like I was little bit of like contemplating uh, about the life and how we make like plan after plan, dream after dream, and I do wonder like every moment and every second there is nothing, right? We are in between of zero and one. When we are alive it feels like that we have everything, but when there is nothing it means zero, right? So life gives us like when you lost your relatives, your family one, then you got a deeper sense of human and its nature, how we draw emotions, how we feel sad, and the hope we do and we make, but nothing is in our hand, right? Everything, like something there is called god and almighty, and illusional world we are uh, how do I explain this such words? Yes, of course, this is kind of philosophical, kind of spiritual emotions. Sometimes we do feel like to claim some form of, uh, let's say, that hope and the greatness as we believe to God, like everyone have. But let's say she just was alive for only 6 hours, right? And within this short period of time she just uh, passed away. And how uncertain is life, this is totally heartbreaking. I thought to like not continue today to make video and talking about and speaking about the things that that I have been like continuing doing this, hosting this such sort of episodes. And since my uh, content pillar is, let's say that business, branding, philosophy, spiritually, even life of like in generally personal brand, and I do feel like that personal brand, it's all about to like share about the journey of every individual, right? And I just have told you that today is a like great day and we have been like celebrating, and something happened uncertain and something that heartbreaking. And you may notice that we have a brand new t-shirt that we just today I got from my younger brother, and we are also like planning some other visual apparels for our brand. It is named like Yuri. This is like typography, a brand mark, but it's reflecting. You may see that totally opposite, so you cannot visually read this. So yeah, I just wanted to make this video just putting this t-shirt, putting on this t-shirt, and I had a like plan to make a cap there, and there will like place a seal of our brand mark. So I just can't wait to like before I explain to someone that how brand identity and visual system, even the how we can give a shape to our beliefs, give a shape to our stories, right, our emotions and every actions. So from that sense that every people need to see this. If people can't see anything, so there is nothing left to believe in something that you have and you are trying to uh, turn it into reality. I mean to say the vision, right? So we just started this Yuri, and our tagline we are saying this made simple because in the story is too much relates with us because as we have gone through our life, we have seen the life that what the experience we got, lifestyle through like any kind of challenges we have faced, and we find there's from that geographical condition or geographical position. So we find the way that to finding fulfillment, not only fulfillment but finding the balance is the core issue, and identifying our true nature, and how do I say that the simplicity, based on the simplicity, right, and based on imperfection, right. There is also like you may also uh, very familiar with the Japanese concept of um, I even don't remember, but there is something called like imperfection, which is very trend in Japan and Korea. So, in generally, that where we are based in, let's say, in the Bangladesh and the small town in Janpur. So, the life we have grown from our earlier age, and the family we are belong, and the way that we also build my brand and story, we put it all things that we want to make sure that made simply, and whatever it will comes, that whatever challenges it comes to our life, we're gonna take it very simply, right. And if it is like a big problem or big issues that we need to solve, then we're gonna like simplifying this whole thing very very clear way, right. And that's where that Yuri comes, right. It would be like thousands of problems we are living right now, but Yuri concept is made it simple because we like to simplify things, right, and through imperfection. So you may notice that the brand identity reflects the sort of vibe and the little bit of personalized touch that we do not want to make this type totally like pixel perfect, or giving it a like geographical shape, a geometric shape, right. So sometimes it refers that is imperfect, right, but we try to make it feel hand authentic and genuine. Let's say that drawing by hand with pure intention. So yeah, so far just I'm just introducing some of the happening, more highlighting situation for the day, but now we want to come back to the main topic, main point, which is, let's say that I have been today observing the founder and entrepreneur boys, right. What I found that they are truly striving for to speak, to share their voice, but something that is holding them back because of they are also uh, have some limitation in their mind, right. It's probably, you can say, name it that the mindset issue, right. And I know that how frustrating it is that when I also back in the day of earlier 2020, in the end of like 2024, I started like speaking on online and sharing my stories and journey. uh, Deep down I also felt that because I started couple of like startup ideas and did several business ideas that I have failed like in publicly, right? And I realized that there are something the gap in like communication, right? And now as a like online entrepreneur, and when you do market yourself and you want to build your personal brand on online, the main thing is that the people want to trust the founder, people want to trust the people, right? And when you are the founder and when you have the voice, it makes much easier to like create content, connecting with them and sharing your stories, right? So that sense, I've also like observing these sort of issues. Even some of the successful entrepreneurs, I found that they have been also like uh, undering. Even they are also making wishes that I have like stumbled upon on a big entrepreneur and founder in the IT category, right? So he has shared a personal story and someone like commenting there that we want to see that something he has been sharing through the words. He wants to hear his voice, right? He want to see podcast, right? Video podcast. So he has been like sharing his experience and replying um, on the comment that wish he could like speak like a pro speaker, right? So which means that which indicating that even if you are like successful founder and entrepreneur, it doesn't guarantees that you have a like good speaking ability, right? And you have good communication skill, right? And in terms of building your personal brand, right, you don't need like to create some form of contents and some other things. But when it comes to like building in public, and audience, making audience, so it's so important to like having a voice and share your journey, right? And it's not has to be like to bringing someone to like share your making conversations, right? Yes, that could be happen later on, but it is more importantly about you, right? How you actually share your ideas and how you connect with your audience, right? And fundamentally that I was like thinking about that, let's say that today if I can give some insights from my experience from other founder experience, essentially, so they could find that something there is holding us back or holding them back, which is like mindset issue, right? And being like something that you hold that you want to become perfect, right? And you want to feel like that, feel something that I'm not good at all, right? And what if I told you, and what I'm telling you, which is, let's say that you don't, even if I do observe myself right now, I'm just trying to like follow my self-esteem at the same time, like spontaneousity, right? And that's is more important, right? And having the right intention, it is more important. But yes, it is doesn't come naturally, right? So what I would say that every founders, even I am also like documenting my life journey, and I'm also trying to fully strive to like improve my ability to like when it comes to like making communication through speaking, right? Conversation through speaking, holding podcast, right? So I'm just giving my me allowing me to like uh, putting more efforts, putting more, investing more time and staying more consistent and focused, right? This is a meta skill on internet right now, probably because the AI is like grabbing the whole market, right? AI is like performing than any human being. So how do you learn right now even more connect with your ideal audience, right? And there comes the intuitional speaking, and being authentic and sharing the true gesture and the emotions, right? And I know that it comes now if I observe the path over the past months that I have been making significantly improved. And yes, of course, there are so many flaws, but I am not focused on those because, yes, I am. It is I am documenting, right, and I'm practicing at the same time I'm sharing my journey, and I feel like that's how we learn, right? Even I also um yesterday I have been like watching a podcast by Nobel Ravikant. So he has also like shared his idea that how he actually learn, how he actually speaks, the way that he is like totally unstoppable, right? I totally admire to like watching his podcast and the way that he is delivering his voice and the idea he has been articulating. So the that comes that as a communicator, as a founder, right? How he developed is the idea I have found there, that his mind is like how he learned so fast because he is so much um, focused the way that what he wants to learn at this moment, right? Being the appropriate word would be like so curious mind, right? And whatever subjects that he want to learn, and he will probably get right after to look at that informations, and he will learn about those things. And that way that he is more aligned and more interested to learn some things, and that's how it feels more interesting to learn some things and adventuring things, and it holds our mind and shapes our mind. So professional, it means effective way, right? So got this idea why I'm sharing this, bringing this idea about the Nobel Ravikant's like study methods, because as a communicator you know that it is something that you do wordplay, right? And have bringing the appropriate word and powerful word and articulating your ideas and thoughts, it is more important, right? As a communicator, having like curiosity is the most important driver, because when you are like specific subject wise that you are developing your communications, then you will like uh, limiting yourselves to just talk spontaneously that any kind of subjects that you want to cover, right? So from that sense, when you uh, when you observe or when you learn from different perspective and different dimensions, and you build your power into your subconscious mind, it is also gives you the directions, right? And it create a pattern and create a structure in your brain that actually gives you to uh, a uh, that gives you more opportunity to like combining these words, and you play the word with when it comes to like explaining any kind of ideas and making genuine communications, right? And it in any subject, right? Though when you know that what is your core interest, what is your content pillar, right? And it is having that definition, having that determinations, so it also like create an identity that what your core uh, expertise are, right? So yeah, so I think I have covered a lot about today's progress and today's idea that I wanted to and wanted to like share with you. The moral of the story today, if we do calculation, summarize, which is, let's say that if you're a founder, right, say that you want to build your personal brand, you are probably you perhaps you are like successful, but still you feel like that you are not connecting because of you are not allowing yourself to tell the true story, to authentic story, being authentic, and you are also fully trying hard to like express your voice, right? And because of some form of mindset limitations, and yes, allow yourself more time to like record solo podcast, and just keep practicing, because the message is here that communication is an meta skills, unlike any other skills that you have to invest more time and effort. And I am the like total example of here that last couple of years back, if I go back, that I made a promise that if I want to learn any kind of skills, that first skills that I would like to acquire first, which is communication skills, right? Because when I focus on that area, I feel more confidence myself, because I can make the situation control in my, it's absolutely in my hand, right? And I can build audience, I can learn anything first, right? It comes to like sharing stories and selling any kind of product, and it's still I feel like that I'm not there, but I'm just allowing myself to not to be perfect, right? Just being present in the situations and preparing about the context, right? And observing the idea that what's happening on in business spaces, in uh, online spaces, right? And human mindsets. So all the things that when I started to like observing at several deeper level, so it got me feel like that it started to flow naturally from my mind, and I feel more confidence myself. So this is the exactly way that when you trying to like yes, why we actually need this sort of things to improve our communication, right? And improve our voice. Let's say that it is some form of like pain, right? And we have avoided, maybe it's a silly question, right? That you can speak and you are able to like hold space, and you can guide, or you are a consultation, why should I need this? Because it's a personal transformation, right? And we want to like to be the best performers as an individual, every individual, right? And in communication in 2025, that uh, when you have that voice a personal brand, it's like more opportunity to invite yourself, invite in your home, in your door, uh, uh, let's say that it's a magnetic form that you are like influencing people, right? Makes much more easier to drive in professional, succeed in professional life. Although I'm not like telling you that everyone just getting success, because what I have found the pattern in the common successful people, top people, right? So from that sense that I started to like doing myself, and is of course that I'm not comparing with anybody, but it's still I'm just holding my wisdom, that what I actually felt, because I'm a self learner and self believer. From that sense, I do feel like more important as for every entrepreneur to having a strong voice and speaking ability to build a sustainable online brand and business. And that's it for today. So if you are like struggling with your brand voice, and if you are like feeling shy and nervous when it comes to like making a conversations and hosting any kind of your private space, and you are very shy in front of camera, so you need any form of guidance, and you are not sure about your personal brand, what are the topics that you are going to speak about. So I would love to like talk with you, I would love to share with you my experiences. I'm not going to say that I'm the expertise in this area, but I just learned along the way throughout my journey. So I just wanted to share, I would love to share with you that experience, right? And I will you can DM me anytime. So thank you so much for being here, and there is a lot of talk we have just shared. So take your time, and have fun, enjoy your day. Bye bye, see you in the next one. Peace.